there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar, it is the city of rock and roll. Man, in the footsteps of rock legends of the past, another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. On the visiting sideline, the Bengals and their head coach. These guys just about set to go in this one. And on the other side, the first Browns head coach, Brock, to reach year 6 off his tenure since the mid-'80s, Kevin Stefanski. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from Cleveland. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season. And they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Another gain to Judkins. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Watson. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's on target to Moore. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
That's good for Browns. 1st down.
Here's Watson to the air. He gets this to Harold Fannin Jr. complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Zone read. This is Judkins. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Love this. Giving it to the big guy on 3rd and short. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, Judkins. Down to the 10. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Browns take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Looks now on the return. And he stopped on the run back at the 27. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, won his 2nd Comeback Player of the Year award last year with a career-best season. Now in year 6 here in the NFL, it's Joe Burrow.
Dude, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right, week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for the Bengals. 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Burrow from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Root going for the punt.
Brings up 4th down.
And the fair catch made here at the 15.
taken.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the second time. 1st and 10. It's Watson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the give, here's Judkins. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
And the Browns, 1st down.
Another one for Judkins. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Third and short, it's Watson. That one's caught by Tillman. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Browns.
Handoff now to Judkins. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Watson holds on to it. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Deshaun Watson with the touchdown. Prater adds the PAT. And the Browns drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Bengals, nothing.
Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Cincinnati headed back out for its 2nd drive now. Their 1st drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd
And play action here. Burrow. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to
Now
go.
movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. A costly false start penalty as 3rd down becomes much more difficult to convert as they back it up 5. 3rd and long for him here. Now the 1st down and even more. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
And the Bengals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Counter play. Brown. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
The tackle made back at midfield.
Burrow to the air now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he spins right by him. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 5 men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down. On the gun on 3rd down. It's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Do you go for it? Can you get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down. 1st down now, ball out to 33.
It's a gain of 6. And the Bengals 1st down.
Again, a run with P-Rod. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
The tackle made by Brandon.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Browns on top early. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Burrow out of the shotgun. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's another Bengals first down.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. From the red zone on first. That is comped, and it's Higgins again. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and
Burrow setting up the play action. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals start to fight back with their first points of this game. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bengals 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. To return, Jerome Ford. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Browns and this running back headed back out for a new series. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch the breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. Within short.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That goes for a gain of just 1. And that's a Browns first down. All set to go now from the 35.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's Watson, first and 10. For the sideline, and it's intercepted. T.J. Turner comes up with it. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
This one goes for an even 25 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Play action now, Burrow. He has it at the 5. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Bengals first down. First and goal, Cincinnati.
Piran. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Now it's second and goal from the 1.
A gain of 3. Brings up second and goal.
He gets it again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal.
No gain on the play.
Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Encroachment defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Burrow's going to sneak it. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Ford on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Browns returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Working from the gun. Munson. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. So after the play, some obvious concern from their sideline as they watch their quarterback out there in some pain. Training staff running out to check on it. 3rd down. Bengals coming out in a dime look here. Here's the backup. First throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Working now from the gun. And we put everything he's got behind it. This is brought in at the 15. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
47 on the play. That's good for the Bengals. First down.
Working inside the red zone. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Burrow back to throw. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now we'll give up the middle to Piron. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Browns getting their offense out there. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Sanders going to throw here on first. He's keeping it. He's taken down after reaching the 30. It was the all-pro who hauled him down, Trey Hendrickson. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Looking out of the gun, Sanders. Oh, he's keeping it again. And give him the 1st down on that run, partner, as Sanders slides to a stop.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. So 1st down from the 41. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Burrow from the gun. And that one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Bengals.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Browns will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
The 1st down pass. Intercepted.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Browns take the 1st of their 3 timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 25-yard line.
With a gun, here's Sanders. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile.
Brings up third down.
Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The Browns are lining up to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. First down, Burrow to throw. Taken in by Noah Fant. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Second down, looking for options. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
It's third down.
To the air again, it's Burrow. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals will add to their lead at the end of the half. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game.
24, Browns 14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's Ford on the return. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Browns taking the field with barely any time left in this opening half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line.
A loss of a yard.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, looks like. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our tour around the NFL starts now. At Mile High, the Broncos at home to take on the Tennessee Titans. And here's a man who's come a long way from the Achilles injury, J.K. Dobbins. He'll follow his blockers. Good idea there. It pays off. 14-yard touchdown. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And watch the big man rumble, James Conner. He gets past the first wave of the defense, and the race is on. The Cardinals come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife Stadium. The Jets hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is Calvin Austin. He's going to look this one in, and he'll take it from there. It's a 59-yard touchdown. The Steelers move to 1-0. They get the victory in the season opener. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Brooks now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting the half with a give to Brown. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Bengals first down.
Going play action here. Burrow. The left side, caught by Higgins. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Browns are in the nickel for this 3rd down call.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's caught. Chase has it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Bengals first down.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Burrow to the air now. Finds a man, right side. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Every once in a while, sure, a pass, it can go for a negative yard. But lose that much, I promise you, that call will never come up on the call sheet again.
5 men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He's got it near the 10. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 20. And the Bengals first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
In the red zone now. Dumps it off to his running back. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Loss of 2 brings up
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
at the 5-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals take a 3-possession lead.
14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's Ford on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Browns back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Junkins out the middle. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Another game to Junkins. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
And the Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. They're on him again, and he goes down again. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Sanders going to look to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing 4th down. The Browns are lined up to punt. Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Back now, pressure coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
on 3rd down, here's Burrow. This connects with Higgins. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's a pickup of 9. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Brown on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 10 yards.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Browns and this running back headed back out for a new series. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll go play action for Sanders. Running right side by Moore. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down.
17 yards. That's good.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. He's got Moore once again. And he has this down to the 34. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
2 yards. That's another Browns 1st down. First and 10 at the 34.
From the gun, Judkins. He's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Another one for Judkins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6. That's
Offense is set. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just have to really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15.
Brings up 2nd and 15.
The throw now is Sanders. Taken in by Fannin. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 4.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win. If they wanted any kind of shot here, Kate, to come back in this game, that field goal had to go through and make it a 2-score game. That's only the first of what would need to be several steps here in a hurry to have a chance to try to pull this out.
On the return, this is Piran. Shoves him off. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Here's Brown to start the drive. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Burrow from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now give. It's Brown headed right. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in Week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. 3rd and long, here's Burrow. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. On now comes their punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. The Browns returning their offense and this running back to the field. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Play action, Sanders. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Big throw, taken in by Moore. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Complete to Elijah Moore. Out of bounds at the 44-yard line.
Motioning the tight end now.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Judkins on second down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. On first down, here's Sanders. He completes it in traffic. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Quickly out to the right, complete. Escapes the defender. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. After that play, we see some concern out there, and now we know why. That's our top pick in the draft who's shaken up. Boy, they had big expectations for him this season. Hopefully, this turns out to be nothing. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Catch made left side by Judy. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Still first down.
So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. Well, it is 2nd down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack.
2nd down at the Bengals' 30-yard line.
Sanders will keep it. It's a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. But they just can't finish the play.
4th down.
Desperation time here. Completed over the middle. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
19 yards. That's another Browns.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And the defender comes away with it. Demetrius Knight has it. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. Burrow on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
Shotgun handoff to P-Ron. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And the Bengals 1st down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Burrow setting up the play action. Just keeps connecting to Chase. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
That's another Bengals.
From the gun, P-Ron. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Again, a run with P-Ron. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
3rd and short, it's Burrow. This connects with Higgins. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Straight ahead they go with P-Ron. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Bengals looking like they'll start this season with a win. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. Again, it's P-Rod. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
They run once more with P-Rod. And maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. 1st down, didn't score. 2nd down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. This just 21 yards down the pipe. McPherson's kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Here's Ford on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
That's good for a Browns 1st down.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
here he goes. 1 final shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.